this axle. That's one heavy axle. Heavy duty. Look at that thing. This is the same transmission used in the Farmall Club. They use it in a garden tractor. It's hard to believe. But it's cool. It's gonna look good. And I epoxy primed it this time before I painted it. And then I used, I sprayed on hardened enamel. This is actually Cub Cadet yellow. I got it from an auto paint store. And I brought in something with paint on it, and it matched it up exactly to the original color that Cub Cadet used in 61, 2, and 3. So, pretty good. 3 coats of paint. 2 coats of epoxy primer. So, and I painted the yellow the same day that I primed it. I guess with epoxy primer you only have 2 or 3 days to paint. So you have to paint right away, because it won't stick to it. That stuff gets so hard. So anyway, I sandblasted it first. So here's the clutch parts. There's the clutch. This is the clutch pulley. And these are the clutch plates. Yeah, you're never going to see that anyway. This is part of the clutch too, holds a bearing. And I got a big spring. These are all clutch parts basically. So, and then there's the frame. It's all epoxy primer too. Inside there. And to show you that I modified the steering, or the axle, this thing. I'll have to show you that. I made new plates. Those plates are kind of thin, and I had to re-weld those holes there. And so I made 2 plates like this that I'm going to bolt up to it and put a bushing in for the axle pin. So it'll make it a much tougher front axle. It was completely worn out, the one on here. So, yep, I'll have to show you that when I get that bolted up. So, anyway, here's all the parts so far. And here's the rims. And again, I epoxy primed them and painted them. Pretty good job, not too bad. I got the wheel weights. They look good. 3 coats of paint on that. Some more clutch parts. And the axle. Okay guys, I thought I'd show you the paint that I used on that. Here's the epoxy primer. Yeah, he sold me black, I think by accident. I think he meant to grab me gray, and I didn't notice it until I got home. But it seemed to cover okay, so I guess I'm fine. You want to use a good primer because everything sits on it. So, and this stuff really bites into the metal. So, definitely a good idea. And I plan on using the tractor, so. Then you mix it with this, it's 1-to-1. This is the catalyst. Because it's like an epoxy. So it's an activator, I guess. And then he sold me this. This is the yellow paint that I used. And we looked it up in the book for Cub Cadet. And came up with that color. And I had a bolt. We checked it, with paint on it. And it's identical to the original color. So that's cool. And this is the white that I used. It's It's just something that was on the shelf that they had. It's called Wimbledon weight. It's just an off weight, so you didn't have to mix it or nothing. So that's what I used for that. And this stuff here is 4 to 1. 4 parts paint, 1 part reducer. And I don't know if you guys have ever done any painting before, but use one of these cups. They give them to you for free. And it's got measurements on it. Like right here it says 4 to 1 to 1. So what you do is, say you're using 4 ounces, you just go to where it says 4 on the cup, and you fill it up with paint. And then you go up to where it says 4 on the cup, and you fill it up with reducer for 1 part reducer. And then you go up to the next 4, and you fill it up with hardener. And that's, you know, your 4 to 1. And then I also got this stuff called squirts, and you just put in a few drops of it, and it saves you from getting fish eyes, because you don't want to get them. They're a real pain in the neck, and you have to sand everything down and redo it all. It's just a headache. So and the other thing that you want to make sure you remember to buy or to get is a tack cloth. Just want to make sure your work's got no dust on it, because that stuff will all show up in your paint job and ruin your day. So that's it. That's the paint I used. But I'm pretty happy about this epoxy primer. I still have like a half a quart left. So yep, that's it. All right. But oh, I got this thing today too. I'll show you real quick. I'll have to do a video on it. But it's the high-low for the Cub Cadet. So I'm pretty excited about that. I can't wait to put that on. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one, but that's what the high-low looks like. Anyway, all right. Thanks for watching.